Hi guys, it's Bee from the Itty Bitty Homestead. I wanted to share with you a really good artesian bread recipe. It's really easy to make. It's done in two parts. The first part you do on the first day, and then you let it rest overnight, and the next day you bake it. So it does its own work while you're sleeping. So anyway, let's get started on this recipe. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to put in 3 cups all-purpose flour in your bowl. Then you want to add 1/4 teaspoon active dry yeast. Then 1½ teaspoon salt. And last, 1½ cups of warm water. You're going to stir all of this together, and you want to mix well. You want to mix this well. And it's going to look pretty rough. Sorry, there's a kitty cat who's helping. This is Boo. It's going to be stiff. Okay, that looks pretty good. And that's all there is to it. And then what you want to do is you want to cover this with some cling wrap, saran wrap. You want to cover it really well. Like that. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to look pretty rough. You're going to place this in a warm, draft-free area. I'm going to put mine on top of my stove, and I'm going to leave it overnight for 14 to 20 hours. And then tomorrow we're going to bake this. And we will have a whole loaf of fresh artesian, no knead bread. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Okay, so it's the next day. I've let this set and rise for about 20 hours overnight. So let's take a look and see what it looks like. Okay, it looks good. This is what you want it to look like. You have all those pock marks. There's the kitty cat again. So what we'll do now is the next step. Okay. So when you look at your dough, it should look pocked-marked, wet, and it should smell yeasty. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the dough and gently ease it out of the bowl onto our baking mat. And I've sprinkled some flour down. And we're going to fold it over onto itself a couple of times and shape it into a ball. Then we're going to place it back in our bowl and let it rest for 15 more minutes. flour. We need a little more flour. Don't want to overwork it. You just want to fold it over a couple of times and get it into a ball. So that looks good. Just fold it over a couple of times like that. Okay, that's a nice ball. So we're going to put it back into our bowl. So we're going to let it rest like this for 15 more minutes, and then we'll come back and continue to the next step. Okay, we're back, and the next step is we're going to take our little dough ball and we're going to put it on our towel, and I've sprinkled some flour on the towel. We're going to leave it in a shape of a ball, and then we're going to cover it with another towel and let it rest for 2 hours. So let's do that. Okay. Try to get it into like a little ball. That looks good. Okay, now we're going to cover it with this towel and we're going to let it rest for 2 hours. Then, when we come back in 2 hours, we're going to bake it. So we'll be back.
It's sticking.
There we go. Might be a little tricky getting it off of your towel, but that's normal. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to place this in the oven with the lid on, and we're going to cook it for how long? It's not.
Probably need some electricity.
Okay guys, this is our finished result. No Knead baked artesian bread. It's delicious. I've already had a piece. So if you'd like to try this, I'm going to leave the recipe in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll get better as we go along. So anyway, I hope you have a good day. Bye. Okay, hubby's going to try it.
Mmm, delicious.
So you approve?
Oh yeah,
It's good?
excellent.
Okay. Say bye, honey.
Bye-bye.